Zane Shelley for Brazington's Adventure Outfitters. And this week we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. I'm actually going to be going over a pack list that I did a few months back when I went on a trip to Belize and Guatemala with my lady, and we typically will write out a pack list ahead of time. We'll set all the gear down on the bed, see what we need and what we don't need. We'll do the adventure, whatever it is. When we come back, we'll actually go over the list again and kind of highlight things that either we didn't use, things that were extremely important to the trip, get an idea of what was really necessary, and then for the future trips that we go on, we can refer back and look and see, oh yeah, I really didn't need 2 water bottles for this trip. 1 would have been just fine. So I'm gonna throw the stats up and go over it here with you. Typical things you'll notice. A travel pack. It was a 40-liter plus 10. 40 liters was enough. I think we were there for maybe 10 days. Didn't really need much more than that. I did take a day pack, which I liked. We were staying in mostly hostels, so the day pack was nice to get out when we were staying in somewhere for more than 1 day. Typical things: boots, sandals, jacket. We typically here in the shop really emphasize what you wear on your feet and what you use for your sleep system. So, you're either going to be, depending if you're hiking or doing a lot of walking through towns, whatever it is, you're either going to be on your feet or you're going to be sleeping. So if you can have a sleep system in order, and if you can have your boots, your socks in order, you're going to be comfortable throughout the day. Now, I was staying in hostels, so I didn't have to worry about my sleep system. But I did take a pair of nice waterproof boots with the appropriate wool socks, and that was definitely something I would do again. Synthetic pants, shirts, everything was nice and quick dry. It did rain. It wasn't kind of just the end of the rainy season, so we did get quite a bit of rain. I'm glad that I had that. As we go, you'll notice a lot of the typical things. I will take a second here to tell you the things that I didn't use on this trip. I go through and I highlight them in red so I can kind of refer to them quickly, but in no particular order. Bug spray I actually did not use on this trip. Surprised. I will take bug spray next time again. It's not something I'm going to leave at home, but pleasantly surprised we didn't need it on this trip. The rope I didn't need. That's something that I barely leave the house without rope, but I'm definitely going to not leave the country without it. So whether I'm throwing up a clothesline or my shoelace breaks, whatever it is, I'm always going to have rope with me. The travel flask and squeeze bottle, that was actually something that I kind of had probably 2 of. They're similar in what they are, so I'd probably in the future will only take 1 of those. And actually the hammock and accessories, I didn't use that. A lot of the places we were staying actually had hammocks, and if we'd have done a little bit more backcountry work, may have taken the hammock out then, but something I'll probably use in the future. And then I'll go back and I'll look at kind of what made the trip for us. I highlight it in green, and whatever the kind of the gear of the trip was. And for us, it was a water filter that we took. Sawyer has an inline filter that also has an attachment that you can hook up to run it out of a faucet, and that was for us the best thing. Belize and Guatemala, they'll collect a lot of rainwater and use it as tap water, and for us being able to hook it to a faucet and not have to worry about if something fell in that water bucket and died or whatever it was nice to be able to trust the water wherever we were. We could fill up our bladders, fill up our water bottles before we left, and always have good fresh water. So really good trip. I'm glad I took just about everything that I took here, and yeah, that'll be it for this week. So make sure to check us out on all of our social media platforms that we have. And if you would like to be on a video like this in the future, send us or stop by the store a pack list that you have done for a trip, and we'll do upcoming here. We'll do an interview on one of the customers, and I'll kind of ask you some questions about what you used, what you didn't use, and how it could have been better. So that'll be it. Thanks for watching.